Just the days after a typhoon Nepartak made landfall in southeastern Taiwan, leaving behind some devastation, especially in Taitung City, where this video was shot by videographer James Reynolds out there. Storm chaser actually went through the middle of this storm. 3 casualties have been reported in Taiwan. There is several dozen people injured, and now we're talking about our storm into Fujian province in China. Mass evacuations out ahead of it. The good news, our storm continues to weaken out today as it does track off there towards the northwest. We're going to continue to talk about it, though. It is a tropical depression at this point, a much weaker storm than we were just seeing a few days ago. And actually, this is one of the roads there in northeastern Taiwan completely blocked by a falling boulder. This actually happens quite often in some of these parks there just north of Hualien City, but it just shows you that the recovery is still going to be some time. You have to get the infrastructure back in place. A lot of these roads have been cut off. And also, just in Taitung, I mean, cars were tossed around. There was some pretty significant damage. Now, if we take a look at the forecast, though, our tropical depression continuing to track off here towards the northwest rather slowly. Pressure up from 900 hectopascals about 48 hours ago, now up to 996 hectopascals. This was it when it was at 900, by the way. It was just a massive, serious storm system. As it came on shore here in southeastern Taiwan. GFS model actually pretty good at predicting where this was going to go. Something in the future, if you do track these storms, you like forecasting, it looks like that model probably handled this one the best out of all our numerical guidance out here. So let's take a look at what we're going to be seeing here with the forecast as our storm system continues to track off here towards the northwest into Fujian province. The big thing still is going to be the rain. The wind, of course, is an issue, and we're still going to see some gusty weather actually in southeastern Taiwan, maybe even coastal areas through the Taiwan Strait. But the precipitation just coming down with this, you have to remember this area is still saturated from the flooding that took place the last several weeks with the Mayu Bayou front. But that's been mostly a little bit further towards the north, and that's the good news. It looks like our storm's really weakening out. It's lingering here into Fujian province, and that means that most of the moisture is going to stay down there. Also in Taiwan, unfortunately, still a little bit of a time for the conditions to continue to completely clear up. I know you really want better conditions for recovery efforts, but southwest monsoon still being pulled in from the remnant low here, so that's definitely going to continue to bring some precipitation out there, at least through the coming days. If we look ahead into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week, we still got that southwesterly flow continuing to push through here. Take a look at the total rainfall accumulation, at least expected here into southeastern China, according to our ECMWF model, the same one we're just using there with the Meteorith app. You can see the bulk of it is concentrated down here towards the southeast. So that's where we're going to see the rain. The good news, the worst of this storm, definitely over with for those of you out here across Taiwan. Still going to see some moisture actually coming in to western Japan as well from it, and also down towards the south into the Philippines. You could be seeing some of that enhanced monsoon. I know that parts of Manila actually been flooding, but the good news, you need the rain out here in the Philippines. I see a lot of people complaining about it, but farmers ecstatic. It's actually some good news to come out from this storm if there is any at all. All right, guys, that's all on this. Stay safe out there. Once again, James Reynolds, check him out on Twitter. This footage is just always incredible, and this is just another classic case of storm chasers are definitely needed. I don't recommend anybody doing something like this on your own. Be a professional. If you're going to go with a professional, James has been near 40 typhoon high walls. It's incredible. But these are some of the first footage coming out from this area, and the story is told. Him and Josh Morgan out there, and it gets internationally told, and I think that helps with recovery at the very least, because we all know what's going on there. Anyways, stay safe, guys, and as always, thanks.